A Sparbuch or anonymous bank account. Chapter 1. Anonymous accounts in Europe. Sparbuch accounts. The safest way to have a secret untraceable bank account is a Sparbuch account in Austria. They were closed in 2002 but now they're back. You can get a Sparbuch account but now you have to furnish your name with it. The Sparbuch account is a saving book or passbook, basically just a folded piece of cardboard with the name of the bank and a computer printout of the most recent transaction pertaining to the account. The Sparbuch account does not carry a name but a choice may be either in the name of an individual, a corporation including offshore corporations, or, it may be in no name at all, a so-called Überbringer account or bearer passbook. As the name implies, he who brings the books is presumed to be the legal owner. An Überbringer Sparbuch is the bank equivalent to company bearer shares. In addition to the secrecy protection built into this no-name, know-nothing account, Austrian general bank secrecy laws make Switzerland and the rest of Europe look like they are partners with the IRS. With the Sparbuch account, additional security is provided in keeping the wolves from your door by having them not know what door to look for. No account statements are ever mailed to account owners, for the bank doesn't require an address to open the account. Instead of statements being sent to Sparbuch account holders, the Sparbuch account is updated automatically and any interest accrued added. It is unquestionably impossible to establish just who opened the Sparbuch account, and who owns it, by means of checking available records, since no record has been created except the physical Sparbuch account itself and the account number in the bank computer system. No forms to fill out, no ID to show, no nothing. To make a deposit in a Sparbuch account, cash in any currency can be hand-carried to the bank and plunked down, no questions asked. It will be converted to Austrian shillings before being credited to your account. One can mail money orders or checks to any branch of the relevant bank with a note to credit the Sparbuch account number. Swift electronic transfers may be made to a Sparbuch account by registered mail or courier with an enclosed note stating that you wish to make a withdrawal and include the Logungswort, the code. The bank will do so provided you pay the applicable charges to have a check made out and mailed to you. It is entirely legal to transfer a Sparbuch account from one person to another without giving the bank or anyone else notice about this. A Sparbuch account can be sent to someone through the mail to pay back a debt or left in a sealed envelope with a will as a loophole to beat probate taxes. Even though it's not strictly necessary, a Sparbuch account will usually be issued with a code which is needed whenever withdrawals are made. The code is chosen by the customer himself, like a personal identification number, PIN. If the Sparbuch account is lost, one quite simply applies to the bank, gives the name, if any, of the account number and the code, the so-called Losungswort, and a new Sparbuch account is issued, usually with no charge. When you have an Austrian Sparbuch account, you have created that very important first step towards opening bank accounts in other countries in whatever name you wish. If, for example, you want to open an account in some tax haven where you wish to stash some of the mother lode, quite simply write to open an account in a name suitably different from your own and give the Austrian bank as a reference. In due course, you will have little difficulty getting international credit cards from your tax haven bank with references from an Austrian bank where you never showed an ID at all. If you wish to keep a good chunk of liquid funds available that you may stash just about anywhere or even bring with you on your travels, the Sparbuch account is the perfect solution. Another nice feature of the Sparbuch account is that you don't have to fear the local authorities when crossing the border of countries that put a restriction on the amount of money you may bring in or out with declaration or confiscation. The Sparbuch account is not considered cash or any other monetary instrument. Many big-moneyed clients travel throughout Europe on business and pleasure with one or two five-figure Sparbuch accounts in their possession, fully protected by Logungswort to meet any type of deal that may come up. It's only a quick trip to Austria for instant untraceable cash. Being a truly secret bearer passbook account, a Sparbuch account usually doesn't offer high interest rates, generally in the 3 to 5% range, with slightly higher rates for opening an account with a 12-month notice of withdrawal. It is impossible to open a Sparbuch account by mail, so someone has to physically appear in Austria in order to open the account. The Sparbuch account is open to everyone. You need not be a resident of Austria to open a Sparbuch account, but you have to do it in person and show a passport, etc. if you're a foreigner. Expat World at expatworld.org has connections with a lawyer who opens Sparbuch accounts for a fee. You do not need to show any ID. These Sparbuch accounts are delivered off the shelf as anonymous, Überbringer, accounts complete with an easy-to-remember code, Logungswort. They come as standard with an opening balance of 1,000 Austrian shillings, roughly about US $100. Their fee, in my opinion, is quite hefty, about $400, but it may be what you need. Contact them for more information. Anonymous bank account websites. globalbanks.com/anonymous-bank-accounts. Globalbanks. globalbanks.com/opening-bank-account-Austria. Expetica. expatica.com, opening an Austrian bank account, a guide for expats. Compare bank current accounts in Austria. thebanks.eu. What is the advantage of a Sparbuch, and how does this work? money.stackexchange.com/questions/145985. Opening a bank account in Austria. Monito.com. offshore-private-banking.com/untraceable-bank-account.htm. The complete guide to anonymous bank accounts. The Nestman Group. Nestman.com. Austria, anonymous storage and the world's safest bank. vienna.cc/networld/business/untraceable_bank_account. expatrist.com/savings-accounts-in-Germany. asset-protection.com/offshore-banking/anonymous-accounts.php. cashprivacy.com, offshore Cirrus ATM cards, offshore banking. euraccess.de. mygermancity.com/German-banking. offshore-fox.com/anonymous-bank-account.html. expatica.com. moneyhowto.com, the_Austrian_Sparbuch_bank_ offshore-manual.com/austrians-parbook.html. ptclub.com/eurobanking.html. ptshamrock.com. qwealthreport.com/blog/anonymous-sparbuch-accounts-in-Czech-Republic.